I wanted to speak on behalf of my son, who we took out of Lubbock Keeper District. We are homeschooling now. We went from having, I think he had a 16, a 34, and a 50 in classes last year. Being at home, we have all A's, and we are thriving. It's not me to be a homeschool mom, but we did it. He is no longer on his antidepressants. He is no longer on his anxiety medicine, and he's doing great outside of the school. But I wanted to go back because these children are still dealing with this and the disrespect that we're talking about. My son was sent home and labeled as violent after he,
There was a situation where he was sent home because he wouldn't take his hoodie off. So I think it's ridiculous that there are students that are allowed to stay there when they are literally using vulgar words against other students. And they say that they don't know what to do about it, but he can get sent home over a hoodie. Like, that's just ridiculous.
And my son was harassed during class, during passing periods. It was everywhere in the lunchroom. There was no, well, here, he can leave early, or he can do this, or he can do that. But my son did. He wrote the word creep on a piece of paper and handed it to somebody. They called me about the threat that my son had made, that they were going to now let that kid have a
escort to class, because my brother is 6 foot, 230 pounds.
and he's 14.
With him very often.
And he's been a big boy. He just turned 14 in August. So, when we would have teachers calling me because he was so disrespectful, because he wouldn't plug in his iPad. Which, okay, you're not minding, but that's not being disrespectful. But just the labels of these kids are getting, I think someone said a criminal for not standing for the pledge. It's not criminal behavior, but being called the N-word with the hard R, pretty disrespectful. I have black children that definitely, I would never say that. That's not something that we would ever, and to go to school every day. And my son thrives now. We had a miserable year last year, and this year we like each other and we're happy. And it's so sad that he had to leave education that he deserves and he has earned in any way as everyone else. And now he's not an attendant of school. We don't get the extracurricular, we don't get the friends, and I had to make that decision because I'm not anyway saying for them what their situation is. Ours, I was able to say, we're not doing this, and I will just do it at home, as much as that was not what we wanted to do. But I'm so glad that we did, because now we're happy and we're good. And these kids deserve to be happy and good too in a school environment.
Amen.
There's also a teacher that I have seen a YouTube video of all these people praising this teacher, talking about how she's the best teacher ever. And this specific teacher has taken my brother out of class and said that she does not want him in her classroom. I do not think as a teacher that you should be able to say that no matter what happens.
To his
because
face.
you have to deal with all types of students, and they should be trained well enough to know how to deal with these situations without simply keeping these children from hurt. That should not be acceptable at all.
My son would be sent to the principal's office and would just sit there 2 or 3 hours.
Y'all
And
are
nothing can be done.
about attendance. Y'all are rock hard about this attendance, but my brother can get sent away. His education doesn't matter, all because of a hoodie or whatever y'all think is more important than his education matters.
Just because I get paid for it.